Hey everybody, this is another episode of TJ's Garage. We're going to post this on my YouTube channel and also on a DIY Halloween prop channel or website on Facebook. So everybody knows about the typical fog machines. This is a smaller one. It's okay, you know, puts out a good amount of smoke, but it's only like 700 watts, 800 watts. But you're always tethered. Basically, what I mean is you're plugged into something, and unless you can run a cord, say 300 feet into your backyard or down a prairie path or through a vacant house, or like we have a nature trail, you're pretty much stuck to the length of your cord. So I was thinking, the basic premise of this is it's a copper tube, it heats up, and it basically makes the chemical evaporate. Now there's water-based chemical for fog machines, and I'm sure there's some with like oil in them. But this, I had an idea, is basically the same thing as a fogger that you plug in. It's a backyard bug fogger, okay? Obviously I cleaned out the hopper, all right? I put the chemical in. I've tried it already. I've been doing this for 3 years now with the same situation. Got the propane tank, I got the bug fogger. Here's your heated coil, so it works the same. The only difference is sometimes you have a constant stream of smoke. Not as heavy as it is when you pump it by hand, which is how these work. You pull the trigger and a pump pumps the chemical through the coil and evaporates and comes out the tube here, which is basically what this fogger does. Same exact thing. I'm going to show you how this works, and it works great because you could pretty much walk around through the whole yard and smoke the whole yard. So you got your propane tank, turn this sucker on, and make sure you clean these things out, or just buy a brand new one and never run bug chemical through it, because obviously that stuff is caustic. All right, so we're going to turn this on to give you an idea. You can see the flame there. Okay, now as soon as that coil heats up and turns red, we're going to give it a little pump, and you'll see a little spurt at first, but once it gets red hot, you basically have a portable fogger. Now people are selling these things all over Facebook Marketplace or on, you know, OfferUp or whatever. They don't want to deal with them because they are, you know. All right, here we go. So there you go. I didn't even hit the pump. We're having the smoke come out already. It's the same fog juice that you're using in this. Same thing. Granted, you're probably going to use more because it's constant, but I haven't even pulled the trigger yet. But see, you're getting a nice smoke. So if you want something that's not, you know, in a centralized area, this is perfect because it's portable. I haven't even pulled the trigger yet. It's not going to blow up, not flammable. So here's what it looks like when I pull the trigger. Okay, you got a safety here, pull the trigger. You can hear it going through. You're going to get a lot of smoke. Okay? So if you're walking, you want a nice fog stream through your backyard, down the street maybe, you can see how it hangs, and I'm just in the garage. Now obviously we're going to open the garage and blow everything out so we're not breathing this crap, because everybody's going to panic and say, oh, you're going to get cancer and grow 3 heads. But this is it. Okay? Much easier. All you got to do is deal with propane. Granted, you got to keep your hands away from the flame, but you can see I'm not even hitting the trigger. And I got a great line of smoke. Here's what happens when you hit the trigger. You get a little more. And then you will go through more, but this is the way to go if you don't want to stay tethered to an electric cord. Something to think about. Thanks.